All right, so we are live everywhere. So I'm live on Instagram at I am Alwanza and live on YouTube at Digital Dream Business. So hello guys, how are you today? Welcome back. My name is Alwanza. Let me go ahead and place inside the chat here the links that will be helpful for you. And okay, so let me go ahead and put the freebie here in this conversation. But my name is Alwanza. I just put the freebie over on YouTube, Instagram. You grab your freebies over there under this video. But the freebie to your 10 target audience websites, you can grab that, and that'll help you when you're thinking about and looking for your target audience. Those websites are very, very helpful, come in handy. I mean, they're just plug and play. They help you out. You can figure out a lot over there, right? It's a no-brainer for you. But thank you for returning again to this series. This is day 5. Today we are talking about target market market research techniques. All right. My name is Alwanza, and this is a very essential topic that we are going to talk about because whether you are just starting online or you just want to refine your business or your strategies that you are currently using, understanding your market is key to this success. Your target market research is key to this success, right? Key to your success. Let me see something here with IG. Okay, there we are. And all right, so these the top 5 that we're going to talk about today are going to help you discover what your clients, what your customers really, really want. That is something that you need to focus on with those websites and that freebie there. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Just start somewhere, right? So, and don't forget at the end of this one, I always got goodies at the end. So stick around for the end, and I'm gonna give you a special tip on competitive analysis. On competitive analysis. So the first thing that we're going to talk about with this research, target market research, is surveys and questionnaires, right? So surveys and questionnaires are just it. Everyone, we all know what a survey and a questionnaire is, but down to the being specific, right? And asking your audience about their preferences, habits, and needs. That's what these surveys and questionnaires about. You're going to ask them specifically about their preferences, their habits, and their needs, right? You also when you're creating these surveys, you're going to find them over on Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, Typeform. In those 3 platforms are pretty good. They're high up on my priority list. You can also find them in the websites for the freebie that I'm giving you, the 10 free websites to help you along your way choose your target audience, right? And let me see, with the you can get they have free versions over there, and the way those forms are already set up, they're already created for such that, especially on SurveyMonkey, they're already created for that. You've ever received an email that says at the bottom, you will see somewhere where it says SurveyMonkey. They're already created for those high responses, right? People generally, they've been around for a while. People generally answer those questions on their surveys, right? You get that feedback that you're looking for. Now, when it comes to distribution, then you want to do, like I mentioned, emails, newsletters, social media, directly on your website. And of those, I've sent out emails. I'm starting a premium newsletter strictly for my for premium information for those who actually pay into that. So I'll be starting that one within the year. And then I have social media, and then directly with your website. When they come to your website, you can have those pop-ups, those opt-ins. You can have actually a tab, a link, a heading at the top that actually says, hey, here's a survey, fill it out. You can put it at the end of your blog. You can put it at the end of your pages where they sign up for your newsletters and things like that, right? Now, these questions are, when you're asking about their preferences, their habits, and their needs, include specifics around their demographics, right? Like we talked about demographics on day 1, then their purchasing habits. We talked about, I think, on day 2. So you have to ask and be specific about what are their habits. Do they just impulsively buy, or do you need to continue to feed them value to get it to them before they make that purchase, right? Then you have to consider, let's see, the specific needs. So when they ask a specific question, Then you answer that specific question. And I described that on yesterday, how you can find those clients or find those questions and things that people are asking to fill that gap in your niche by being under those who are already in your niche and they are doing very, very well in your niche. Okay. Like I keep saying, killing the game, right? You see them with all the feedback, the comments, the questions. Get in there and start answering some of those questions for these high profile platforms and get your name out there. Hand and value, give out way more value than they are asking for, right? So an example would be, what features are most important to you in an online course? What are they looking for in a course? So what I did was I had to get a coach and I had to ask these questions as well. What is the top market asking for? And what are the top questions now that people in my niche are asking about, right? Would they buy it? I had to ask these questions. I had to go to the same websites that you're going to go in this freebie, the 10 websites you're looking for your target audience. You're going to find that there. I had to visit these same websites, ask these same questions, right? And gather that information back, right? They help me understand what my potential customers need, what they're looking for. It allows me to tailor to their specific needs and offer them accordingly to what they ask for. No fluff, no sidelines, no going around rabbit holes. No, being specific to what they ask for, and that is exactly what that allows for and what that does, right? So the next one we're going to talk about is focus groups. And I know Apple did this. You read the Apple book written by, it's for Steve Jobs, right? So when it talks about, they actually did focus groups, and focus groups are pretty good because you can get people together and they can go through the whole system, go through your whole website. You can actually Upwork this. You can choose a freelancer to do this through Fiverr or Upwork. But also, if you have a focus group, you're there at that level, grab some people, grab your family, invite them all over, feed them, sit down, everybody go through the platform, walk through the process, look through everything, look for any grammatical, look for email errors, look for the sequences out of order, look for, is it answering the questions? Is specific? What is it? Is the group actually up and running? Is it working? Is it profitable? Is it engaging? So with those focus groups, you conduct these sessions in person or virtually, and you can virtually, of course, you're using Zoom or Loom. What else you got out there? Meet, Google Meet. So you have these different platforms you can do that on. If you do it on a group, like throughout your community, and you say, hey, I need 5 people to tune in with me tomorrow at noon, go through everything. I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to send you the PDF, and I want you to go through it, be ready, prepared tomorrow at noon. And we're going to discuss the areas of this information that I'm giving, whether it is beneficial or not, right? Before you put it out to everybody. So that's something. But when you organize, or when it comes to organizing a focus group, this group, make sure that it is diverse, right? They represent your target audience, right? So like I said, your family may very well not be your target audience, but they can help you do grammatical errors, find things, make sure the links work, put their emails in there. You can actually use them. And as they sign up, those 5, 6, 10 people can actually be represented in there saying, hey, I already have 10 people signed up for it, right? So, but when you're organizing this specific focus group, conduct these sessions where it is conducive in an environment for your target audience. So if you're doing online businesses and things like that, you're definitely going to want to be online, right? You probably do online as opposed to a brick and mortar, everybody showing up and having tangible products to actually give their feedback on, right? And to be prepared for your topic here, be prepared, meaning writing a list, having a list of topics and questions to guide the conversations, right? For every section, it's just like breaking down my course and the module for my webinar, right? So yesterday I showed the module, but today I just let it go. So if you've seen it yesterday, I showed the module and I showed everything that you get. I broke down every single week for you and I showed you, and I was just like, hey, in the week 1, you did this, week 2, week 3, all the way to 5. And you see the content that you will be receiving, right? So I can generate questions for every week, generate for every day of the week. I can generate for the content that is applied. What do you think I need to add to this type of topic? I'll just encourage my participants to share their honest opinions and experiences. I'll give them access to the course. Is this course something that you would click through, you'll walk through? Is this something that you would continue engaging in, or you just chalk it up and say it was just a waste of time, right? So you want their honest opinion. And then as they provide these insights, they're generally going to be in depth because you're going to be right there with them, right? And while they're giving this feedback, observe the group. I observe the dynamics of your group and get their reactions to your digital products or to your courses. See their faces when they open it up for the first time. What are they looking? What are they thinking? What are their body language? Are they reserved in answering? Are they reserved in replying? Or are you getting a lot of fix this, fix that type of feedback where it's just not, and it's just not conducive? And you're like, okay, go back to the drawing board on this one, right? Because this focus group lets you know, hey, you just got to start over from scratch because this is not moving. Or they say, hey, it's pretty good, it's awesome. Then you move forward and you go on to the next one, right? So those are pretty good. Now, when it comes to social media insights, you can definitely let them generate. You turn your account professional. I think it's called professional, not personal. Keep it professional, and you'll get those business insights, right? So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they all show you insights and analytics. So everything is built in right there. You have Google Analytics as well. That's a website that I put in the freebie for you. So don't forget to join that. Don't forget to download that book for you, and it's in the comments. And I just put the link to the community. You can head on over there and join the community as well. But when it comes to your interactions and your engagement on social media, make sure that when it sees your insights and you see a reel that you are doing very good at, see how you can do more on that. Take that reel, make it a post, add it to your stories, right? Going more in depth in that information. Or if it's the graphics or the reel, what you're doing in the background, and that's what they want to see more of. One thing I know on TikTok and Instagram, my stay-at-home approach and showing my daughter doing things, flipping around, that is very engaging on those platforms. But on YouTube, on here, not one view, not one view. It is not caring. So I'm not pushing the stay-at-home perspective behind the scenes with my daughter doing those quick reels, those quick shorts, their stories right here on YouTube, those shorts. What I'm focusing on, I realize, is my daily vlog, coming on, dropping a quick video about what I'm doing for the day, how it's going throughout the day, what I've accomplished throughout the day. Those seems to be working. So I created a playlist right here on YouTube for that information, for those shorts, right? Nothing too long. So those are social media insights that had me change the way my platform, what I place on my platform, right? So tools that those platforms and their tools with those built-in analytics, those are very beneficial. Like it takes the work out. You know, the Instagram even tells you that like your reel is getting over 1,000 views. And then if you go to YouTube Analytics or YouTube Studio, they tell you this reel is doing pretty good. See your weekly recap, you know. So they are giving you the information. They're throwing it at you. Just pay attention and use it, right? And then you want to track your engagement rates. You track your comments, your shares, your followers, and even their demographics. In YouTube Studio, you definitely can find and see where your person comes from. Instagram as well, you can find where your people are coming from, who are watching you, what time of day they're watching you, when they're online, when are you getting the most views, where are they coming from. All of that information is out there, and those are metrics. Those are called metrics, and you follow those metrics because that is going to help you when you do it. Like for me on my other channel over there at Alwanza, I know I need to have a video at 11 and 2 is when I get the most engagement, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. So I do my videos. I need to make sure that my video is up already before the 2 p.m. people get on there, right? So I can't drop a video. I can go live at 2, or I can do the video at 2, but I like to have it prior to 2 p.m. so that if they log on early, I can grab them. They'll know it's there already waiting for them, and they can monitor it, stop, fast forward, or pause it whenever they need, as opposed to live. They have to just stop what they're doing and watch, but they can definitely engage with the recorded uploaded version. So I tend to stick to those, but I do go live every single day on both of these channels, right? And then when it comes to trends and patterns, identify the content that resonates with your audience, that gets you the most engagement, right? So when you think about the future information that you're going to create and provide, go off of the feedback of what you've already produced. What have you already developed, and the strategy is saying, or what the people are saying, giving back to you, like, hey, we like this, I like this, you get the most views, the likes and comments on this. You ride that wave out, right? So if you're doing DIY crafts, like I know I do, like this shirt is a shirt that I created, right? Oh my goodness, back in 2019, I think I did this whole prayer line. My family prays, we pray together. Women who pray, men who pray. I did that whole thing on my t-shirt line, right? And it might have been before that, but it lasted for years, and it was good while it was going, and it was getting the good, and it was good, right? So I still have several t-shirts left, but I don't think I have them on my store anymore. I'm not producing them anymore. I did start producing at home. So my point is, with your DIY crafts, if you receive more engagement on your hands-on doing, like for digital products, creating digital products, I am going to start showing more behind the scenes of me creating in Canva, creating these videos, creating my content on the course, the webinar, the website. All of that is coming. It is loading. I am creating and batching as we talk now. However, if I know that gets me more, then I'll consider creating more, but I haven't put it out yet. So I don't have the stats for it. I don't have metrics to track on that. So I don't have any tools telling me that I'm getting more views for my hands-on videos. But think about it. DIY, definitely you need to show those demonstration videos, and that'll keep you ahead of the game. All right. All right. So now we're down to customer interviews. So for say, I was just on my accountability call today, and the gentleman was on there, and he's like, hey, I had a couple of people sign up for a few of for his pre-launch and stuff. So he called them. He had their number from them logging in and signing up, and he called his customers, and he asked them what their opinion was on the process of them registering, signing up, what stood out to them, what made them want to join, leave their email, their telephone number, their information, right? What made them want to leave. So when you do those, that is one of the most powerful techniques. Get on the phone with your customer, your clients, and talking to them, not to be afraid of them, right? Those one-on-one conversations provide in-depth insights that you will never know if you don't talk to someone head on, right? Full force, face to face, interact with them in real time, right? And you'll know their needs and their preferences and their thoughts and opinions on what they thought about it and how they got to actually leaving that information for you, right? So reach out during this. Okay, so firstly, let's think about the interview process, right? We're going to do the interviews, the questions to ask, and the benefits, right? So the interview process, reach out. I keep looking up to my IG up here and making sure that I am logged on. So let me go over here and make sure my volume is down and make sure YouTube is good to go. So thank you guys for waiting on that. And then here, I'm just going to grab this link right here to the website, digitaldreambusiness.com. You can head over there, and at the top, you'll see the red banner. It says the red button, and it says webinar. Click on that and join the webinar. It drops off on August 1st, which is today is Friday. So next Thursday is at 10 a.m. will be live, right? But you need to register because registration gets you all the goodies. And it is a registered webinar. So registration is required. All right. So, but the interview process, reach out to There we go. Reach out to your existing customers, right? Those leads, send out those emails. Make sure that email sequence is set up for you and that those emails go out when they register, they log in, immediately feedback, right? They'll see the process going on. They'll be willing to have that one-on-one with you and sit down for that interview and talk to you and to schedule that time. So have a link set up like through Calendly or through your website where they can actually schedule that time with you and get back with you immediately. So you can put that in your email sequence. Hey, I like to talk to you about the process on you joining and signing up. How was it? If you have 15 minutes, definitely follow this link and schedule an appointment with me, right? That is something that you can truly do when you want to do that interview process. So those who are willing to participate, right? And just leave that open for them in that email. And those who go in there and schedule it, it'll change your life forever, right? Just have your list of questions ready, right? And knowing what email and what course or what program or what lead that they are talking about from that email that they are wanting to give you information about. So you don't want to be asking them questions about something that they don't even know exists, right? So make sure you have all of that organized and together, right? It really makes a difference. And you can do those interviews over the phone, videos, or in person. No matter how you decide, make sure you have everything organized and you get those questions aligned to actually what lead, what email, or what they signed up for, right? And then focus on their experiences with the product, the challenges that they're facing, or or digital products, what stood out, or what was confusing, or what graphic or what color scheme or what just threw them off, or what engaged them and made them smile and happy when they looked at, right? So with these questions to ask them about the product, ask them about the challenges, and ask them about solutions, right? What did they expect when they saw this title? What did they, before they even read the book, what did they expect that this was going to be about, right? Questions of such. And then the benefits, right? The customer interviews, they help you understand the emotional and practical aspects of your audience's decision-making process. Can you imagine when you ask them about their feelings, what they wanted to expect, right? And did they expect, even with this, when you do the benefits, the practicals, did they expect that they had to do some work? Did they expect that it was going to be a quick read, a short read? Did they think the work was going to be easy? Did they think it was going to have something in there that they needed to apply right then and there to move forward? So according to your lead magnets, your headings, what you plan, what the transformation is from them joining or reading that book, have those questions aligned with them, okay? With that information. Let me see. And for a website, so when it's time, when you get to the point where you're aligning, getting your website together, I can't reiterate, you can use other platforms as much as you like. But here on Digital Dream Business, I stress using your own platform, which is having your own website. And I'm not going to shift from that, right? You can draw your leads from other platforms, but that is not where you want to be holding all of your bread and butter on somebody else's platform who they can just hit the switch and you don't have a business anymore. So you see how passionate I am about that and how everything changed with me on that. I don't take that lightly. Okay. So when you get down to that website and you need that focus group, so you need that feedback, you need to do those interviews, you need to follow up those phone calls and schedule those appointments, those things you need to do. You can ask them about the workflow and the pain points that you may have on your website. Is it too busy? Can they not find anything? And see what they offer to see what your website, how you can change it and how you can address those things, right? All right, so now we're down for the competitive analysis. And that just sounds like a lot going on when you're just starting, right? Like, competitive analysis is your competitors, studying your competitors. That's it. Their audience, reveal their valuable insights, help you identify opportunities for differentiation. That is what competitive analysis is. That's it. So when I was talking on yesterday on day 4 of this target audience, I was saying I think it was day 3 or day 4. I was saying head over to your people, other peers in your niche, and you hang out in their comments, see what questions are being asked and then you answer those questions via in the comments, via videos, whatever your target is, whatever your target audience is, whatever your chosen platform is, via that platform, you answer those questions because those are live, real, what people want to know, right? That is something, that's that competition that you got going on. Even though we're not competing on the level of, it's enough out here. We are unique. As I said earlier this week, we are unique. What makes you stand out? Set yourself apart. When you answer those questions and those comments of those people with those millions and thousands of comments, then guess what? You give them extra value. You get your name out there. You get your logo out there. You get your page out there. Have your platform set up where when they do decide to follow, who is this person? She always answering something, or she gave me a lot of information. When they get to your platform, have something over there that is valuable for them to receive. You can give away freebies. You can give away low cost items, low cost products. You can teach something. You can lead them to a lead magnet when they follow you over there. Have something to engage them with, to capture them, right? So when you identify your competitors, list your top competitors. And I think I talked about this in day 1 or 2 of your dream 10, right? In the industry, list your top competitors in the people who you follow. They got you all stimulated to do the same thing, to teach the thing, right? Look at their website, their social media platforms, their customer reviews. Pay attention to what they're getting, how they're set up, what they're doing, their feedback methods, what they have in place to capture the information from their audience, right? And then you analyze their audience. Pay attention to who they are, where they come from, what they like, and what they complain about. Get in those comments. Get in those comments under those videos and stay there. You may not have a lot of comments now under your own videos or under your own posts, right? Don't spend time over there looking at your own stuff. Get over there in the comments of your competitors and comment, leave information, answer those questions, write down what they're asking about, and write down what their interests are, write down what they're saying yay to, what they're saying nay to, write down everything that you see that stand out that you can go and put your unique spin on it and put that information right back out there. Okay. And then you find opportunities, looks for gaps in the competitors' offerings that you can fill with your uniqueness, right? With your product or your service. Provide a service. You be like, hey, when they come and they're going to follow you back to your page, have that link in your bio, have that link in the description of your videos, have that on your website. Well, they'll be able to get your service. Well, they'll be able to dive more into you. Have that appointment setter right there, that link. They just, hey, got 15 minutes, got questions for me? You know, you put more time. You're building this business in. You have to do a lot at the beginning with your face. Show face. That means engagement, communication, replies, feedback, checking your emails, making sure that if they're sending something back, that they're asking questions. Why do they want to why do they need help in this area? Was it not thorough enough in the content that you delivered? So that sounds good to you. Definitely get into your competitor's back seat and just ride there. I'm sure there are many things that you can find online, many competitors, and you just think on them. Just do the 10, because what's under the first 5 may not be under the second 5, right? And you can just keep going with as many competitors profiles as you like, right? So if someone is in there saying, hey, I bought this product from her, but she doesn't, if you did a TikTok and you bought, I bought something from her TikTok store and it's not great at all, and I tried to get feedback and I sent her an email and she never replied, then focus on your business at that, definitely that higher quality of customer service, which is great, right? The higher quality of customer service, what they're looking for in this area. And then that's your unique value, and you put a spin on that, right? And you sell that, you put that before your audience. Okay. All right. So we're at the end here, the conclusion. So again, you have the links there to sign up to start your own business. You can join our community. Definitely grab your 10 target audience websites. That is free over at digitaldreambusiness.com. And remember, market research is a critical step in understanding your audience or refining your business if you're growing in whatever it is, your business strategy, right? Using surveys, focus groups, social media insights, customers, interviews, competitive analysis, you'll gather the data that you need to keep your business up and running, engagement, and growing every single year after year after year, right? I know you made it this far, so you have found this video to be very, very helpful. So thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that subscribe button. And on Instagram, thank you for following. I am grateful for you guys up there. And don't forget, YouTube, I always do more demonstration over here on this channel. Instagram only allows for this, or I have to set it up more differently. So until then, follow over on YouTube at Digital Dream Business. All right. So remember, the key to success is understanding your audience and continuously improving your approach. Stay in school, continue to learn. And I put in today in my daily the daily vlog, I said, hey, I woke up this morning to a rebuke. And over there on school, I'm in the community, and the teacher, he was just like, look, you post anything like this again, this is not according to what we thought. You following the challenge, and I'll have to delete your post. And I put that in the daily vlog if you want to check that out. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, don't forget to download the free guide. I want to out. And